Do you want to know how to pronounce the French R correctly? In this video, I am going to give you some simple and effective tips for you to nail the pronunciation of the infamous French R, whether it is preceded by a vowel sound, as in pour, followed by one, as in riz, or inside a consonant cluster, as in vraiment, français, grand. By the end of the video, you will know all my secrets for a perfect French R. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, I'm Lexi. Let's dive in. First, let's see how to make the sound. This consonant sound is a bit tricky for English speakers because it doesn't have an English equivalent. The letter R looks alike in English and French words, but they are not pronounced the same way. Region, région. Conversation, conversation. Celebration, célébration. The French R sound is not made with the tip of the tongue going up. The tip of the tongue is against the lower teeth and it doesn't move. The sound comes from the back of the mouth. It's happening where the G sound is pronounced. The G sound that you have in the English word gear. To make the French R sound, I force air through my throat and I make my uvula move a bit. The uvula is the little thing hanging at the back of the throat. As I force air through my throat, the base of my tongue is going slightly up to block the amount of air going through my mouth, and my uvula vibrates slightly against the base of my tongue. We can start by warming up these muscles and make you feel where the sound is coming from. The easiest way to feel it is to gargle with water. Feel free to pause the video and gargle if necessary. Now that you felt those little vibrations, we are going to try exactly the same thing without the water. One of the biggest mistakes students do is to overdo the sound, to overemphasize it. The French R is not a harsh sound. It is not It is more subtle and delicate. It is very similar to the English H. He, when I pronounce he, I breathe out to pronounce the H. Ri. It is the same when I pronounce R in French. I also need to breathe out to pronounce it. He, ri. Now let's practice together. Now, let's practice with some vowel sounds. First, when the French R is preceded by a vowel sound. R. Here, there are two sounds. First, there is the A sound and then the R sound. Let's make these sounds one after each other. A, R. A, R. A, R. Ar. Ar. Ar, argent, argent. Ir. Here there is the I sound and then the R sound. I, R. I, R. I, R. Ir. 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 Irlande. Irlande. Ur. Here there is the U sound and then the R sound. U, R. U, R. U, R. Ur. 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 Urgent. Urgent. Our. Here there is the U sound and then the R sound. Ou, R. Ou, R. Ou, R. Our. 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 Ours. Ours. Or. Here there is the O sound and then the R sound. O, R. O, R. O, R. Or. 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 Voir. Au revoir. Now, when the French R is followed by a vowel sound, ra. Here there is a R sound and then the A sound. R, A, R, A, R, A, ra, ra, ra. Se rappeler, se rappeler. Ri. Here there is the R sound and then the I sound. R, I, R, I, R, I. Ri, ri, ri. Riche, riche. Rue. Here there is a R sound and then the U sound. R, U, R, U, R, U. Rue, rue, rue. Rugby, rugby. Roue. Here there is a R sound and then the U sound. R, U, R, U, R, U. Roue, roue, roue. Route, route. Ro. Here there is a R sound and then the O sound. R, O, R, O, R, O. Ro, ro, ro. Rose, rose. Now let's talk about consonant clusters. What makes consonant clusters difficult to pronounce is there is a consonant sound first and then the R sound. Most consonants in French are pronounced in the front of the mouth, while the French R is pronounced in the back of the mouth. So it's like working backwards. You pronounce one sound here first, and then you have to go back in your throat to pronounce the second sound. Let's start with the easy ones and end with the hard ones. Gr. Here there are two sounds. First is the G sound and then the R sound. Let's make these sounds one after each other. G, R, G, R, G, R, Gr, 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 Grand, Grand. Une agrafe, une agrafe. Maigre, maigre. Creux. Here there is the K sound and then the R sound. K, R, K, R, K, R. Creux, creux, creux. Cruelle, cruelle. Mercredi, mercredi. Du sucre, du sucre. Dre. Here there is a D sound and the R sound. De, R, de, R, de, R. Dre, dre, dre. À droite, à droite. Are you struggling to pronounce the wa sound? Would you like me to make a video about it? Let me know in the comment section. Vendredi, vendredi. Du cidre, du cidre. Tre. Here there is the T sound and the R sound. T, R, T, R, T, R. Tre, tre, tre. Trop, trop. Montrer, montrer. Quatre, quatre. Fre. Here there is the F sound and then the r sound. F, r, f, r, f, r, fr, fr, fr. Mon frère, mon frère. Affreux, affreux. Un coffre, un coffre. Vre. Here there is the V sound and then the R sound. V, R, V, R, V, R. Vre, vre, vre. Vrai, vrai. En avril, en avril. Pauvre, pauvre. Bre. Here there is a B sound and then the R sound. B, R, B, R, B, R. Bre, bre, bre. Du bruit, du bruit. Des débris, des débris. En novembre, en novembre. Pre. Here there is a P sound and then the R sound. P, R, P, R, P, R. Pre, pre, pre. Prévu, prévu. Un comprimé, un comprimé. Propre, propre. Finally, let's see when R is silent in French words. There are two cases where the R is not pronounced. First, masculine nouns ending in ER and IER. Le cahier, le premier, le dernier. Many of these masculine nouns refer to occupations. Le boulanger, le boucher, le poissonnier. Finally, the final R of the infinitive of verbs ending in ER is not pronounced. Manger, chanter, parler. And be sure to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. À la semaine prochaine!